Sure.
I also saw that there was a for Halloween there was a video that was made that
I had nothing to do with that. So
you had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm talking about?
me personally, I had nothing to do with it. Yeah. So
It spoofed Michael Jackson's Thriller, and it was called Trailer instead. So is that because? So you guys have like a lighthearted environment in the office, or it's just
for sure.
camaraderie, or it wasn't? Was it even directly related to Trailer, or was it just a random?
Yeah. No, it's related to Tellor. I think like so. There's like this. What's Cryptic Entertainment? I believe they're like this Indian entertainment company, and
Oh,
they
okay.
make spoof music videos for not that expensive. And somebody reached out and paid for a Tellor one,
Okay.
and they did a pretty awesome job.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, it was super cool. But yeah, I mean, so the team we're up to. So it was like the three co-founders last June, and now we're up to 12 people.
Okay. Nice.
So we're growing, we're hiring. So if anybody else out there is a blockchain developer or just wants to get in the space, we like, we have some money, but we're not like one of these Ethereums with billions of dollars to throw. And we're just trying to find good people who want to help grow the space. We're trying. We try. Yeah, usually like the best people are. We find them in our community. There's a lot of good people out there, and that they just want to come and build things, and that's what we look for, and that's what we're trying to find.
No, that's true. It's good that crypto goes in waves. It because of Bitcoin, it has a 4-year cycle. Crypto always goes in waves up and down. So
I don't know. We haven't gone down in a while. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Speaking of which, let's ask the question that everyone wants to know. Now that we're in a bull run, unofficially in a bull run right now, what do you think that your peak price is going to be in the next few months? Take an educated guess. I know it's people don't like to answer this question, but try to answer.
Yeah, no, I mean so there's like a few scenarios you can play out in your head. Like hopefully like you can grow at a steady, slow pace, and that would be like okay, like let's go up, we'll like slowly, double over the next year, and that would be phenomenal. But then like the times that you really should get scared are like every time if you go up 300% in a week, then you just you scratch your head and you're like, oh man, this is gonna end badly. Because it always does. So hopefully it grows nice and slow, takes your time, hopefully it, similar to like Bitcoin, like the best way to hold Bitcoin is just buy it and then forget about it for 5 years.
Okay.
Like you just want it to grow nice and slow, because if it does, every time you peak, like, if for instance, Tellor does hit, $1,000 in 2 months, like, like, oh man, like it's going back down to 20 in a month. And then, your chart's just ruined for the next 3 years.
Yes.
So yeah, it's always frustrating.
So I actually do have. I'm gonna guess it myself too. Unfortunately, crypto does grow like 300% in a week. It happens every single bull run. There's nothing you can do about it. It's guaranteed.
And then it crashes.
Then it crashes. Yes. So you just have to keep in mind that when it grows like 700, 800% in a month, you have to know that it's going to crash 80% the next week.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like,
yeah,
like we've had 80+% drop downs. We've been a coin for 2 years. We've had 80% drop downs, and it never gets easier. But like it always comes back up, and it always bounces back up. And as long as that's why it's really hard. Like, luckily you're here. You're not talking to me, and you're talking to people who are actually out there building. Try and find the communities that actually have the people who are building things. You can look at like who's actually just continuing to build things, has a release schedule in place, and they're the ones that are going to be around. If you started a good coin in 2017 and you kept building on it until now, you're doing just fine.
Yeah.
Like, what always happens though is you hit 2017 and then everyone gets rich and a few of the founders cash out, and then the project kind of dies and fizzles away, and there's no real community. But if you have kind of that mentality of, people keep hustling and people keep trying to just keep building what the original goal was, then yeah, the projects are going to do just fine.
Yeah, for sure. So if I were to guess, I would say that you guys are going like based on the stock to flow model and my random guesses. I would say you guys are going to maybe between $900 and $1,100 in the next months. I know that's crazy, right? But
I calculated out the
it goes down though. By like the month, by April, let's say. But that's a good, sugar rush, a good caffeine high. But the best way in any company is to work on it long term. So Tellor's integration is going to be good long term. So
for sure,
if you're watching this, you should definitely be interested in the company for the long term. Sure, go ahead, get your gains or whatever, get your money, but just make sure you stay with Tellor long term. And I think you guys are actually going to be a good company. I've been looking into you guys, and it's actually
good. We're trying. I mean, we've been at it for a while. Like I said, we've been through the ups and downs, and we have a core group of people that are here for the long run and believe in it. And you try and just siphon out all the noise the best you can. Same with like if you come to our community, it's people will talk price, but then most of them, they talk integrations. They talk which project should we be reaching out to for you guys. How do we tell more people about Tellor so whenever they're looking for an Oracle, they can actually get integrated, and that's really, and that's what you want to see in a community. And I mean, for us, that's what means everything. Like our community's never been better. And
Perfect. Thank you for meeting with me. Can you tell people how they can get in contact with you and how they get in contact with Tellor? I'm going to put the information in the description. Sure. So can you say where?
Yeah, so just go to Tellor.io. That's our website. Right there's Twitter, Telegram, a Discord. Contact us anyway. So yeah, you guys, if you go on any of those and just ask for Nick, you can get me. Okay. And I'll be right there. So yeah, no, I help run all of them. Like I said, we're a small company. So okay. I mean, you reached out, you asked, like, you just came to our Discord and said like, hey, I met Nick at a conference, and somebody's like, oh, he's right here. And
yeah, literally. I literally went to the general tab. I was like, yo, where's Nick? Where is he? And then someone your information. So that was it.
Yeah. So, crazy.
Yeah. So thank you for meeting with me again.